Community. It's more than an address, more than a location, more than a zip code. It's the connection of people who share the same interests, the same dreams, the same desires. Nowhere is this more evident than in the community of doctors, nurses, and staff who serve Central Florida in all our area hospitals, committed to serving our patients, and through them, the communities in which they live. At Orlando Health, we too know the challenges and the opportunities of being a community hospital. What began as a community hospital in Orlando back in 1918 has grown to become one of its largest caregivers, offering the finest in physicians, the most advanced treatments, and the most positive of outcomes. From our humble beginnings, we grew as our community grew, just like Health Central has for over 50 years. We are constantly meeting our respective communities' needs and exceeding their expectations. This is the same dedication we'll use for this new endeavor with you, through our financial investments, through our commitment to the community, through collaboration with our team and yours, and through enhancing your current facilities with bold new offerings. We envision the Ocoee campus of today being transformed into a continuum of care campus that not only supports the acute care needs of patients in its flagship hospital, but now has a true outpatient pavilion on site. And we envision the development of a post-acute service facility that shifts skilled nursing beds from the Health Central Park site in Winter Garden and brings them on campus, adjacent to the acute care hospital. We envision integrating both campuses, providing seamless continuity of care by shifting some of the skilled nursing beds from the original Health Central Park facility and transforming the structure into an assisted living facility. But we believe perhaps the biggest strategic opportunity rests on the Horizon West property. Land banked years ago by some of Health Central's visionaries, this property holds a unique potential for developing a medical community that deserves due diligence to research its critical role in our collective reach and vision. But this is more than creating a bigger network or a system. It's about growing a family that offers some of the best and brightest minds, the best and most advanced care, the best and most committed team. It's more than changing the landscape. It's about changing lives for generations to come. The legacy of the past, the spirit of the present, and the opportunity of the future holds great things for both of us. And that begins with the promise of our two entities coming together to deliver on one idea: better healthcare for better lives and a better future. You have set the precedent by providing safe, quality healthcare services in an atmosphere of caring. You have set the pace for growing medical services, and we want to join you on the path to delivering the best our two teams have to offer. You have created a legacy in the West Orange community with your vision for compassionate, extraordinary care, and we want to share in your vision. At this time, we'd like to introduce Arnold Palmer, a man who shared a dream with Orlando Health over 20 years ago.
As a longtime resident of West Orange County, I support Orlando Health's vision to partner with Health Central. Nearly 25 years ago, I was first approached by Orlando Health about being involved in the creation of a children's hospital in Central Florida. I insisted that the project would be world-class in every aspect. 20 years later, that commitment to quality and service has been exceeded and is unparalleled. Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children and Winnie Palmer Hospital for Women and Babies has grown into one of the largest complexes dedicated to the unique needs of babies, children, and women. I cannot think of a stronger, more compatible partner for Health Central than Orlando Health.
We've got several other people here, and we're prepared to answer any questions, and they don't have presentations, but Steve Harvey is our Chief Financial Officer. They not hear me? It never happens. I usually say, shut up, don't talk about it. Mildred Beam, who is our General Counsel and great asset, and Shannon Ellswick, who runs our adult hospitals. He's over all the hospitals except Whitney and Arnold. So whatever questions you've got, we're ready to entertain them. And I'm sorry, Rex, we didn't introduce you as a board member, but you all know Rex. He's a member of our board and a long-time icon his company is in West Orange County. So We're done, and by the way, it was 2 minutes over is all. So.
Your experience, do you feel that you're going to be able to recruit new physicians? And I know that you have residency programs down in your main campus, and do you feel that that can be expanded also?
I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I think that we have a lot of potential to recruit a lot of physicians. Our group, Mid-Florida, is growing, and we continue to be here as a strong presence. We've just recently started a fellowship program with the University of Florida. We have fellows now coming down, cardiac fellows. I think the future is very bright for bringing physicians into the area. It's a growing area, a very attractive area. Yeah, the answer is absolutely yes. We have no trouble. Yes, John.
You have called me more than once and said, John, you're on the board at Health Central. You got to do something about the quality of patient care there. And we struggled with patient satisfaction and community perception for years. And you've called that to my attention more than once. What is Orlando Health going to do to improve that, and why haven't you done it already?
Well, I can tell you that Orlando Health has a history of getting involved and dealing with the quality issues. As chief of staff, I did it at Orlando Health. I haven't been chief of staff of this institution. We we roll up our arms, our sleeves, and really get involved. I mean, we are involved right now with a quality initiative, and you, Sherry, can speak to this. Patient first is our mantra, and the. Oh, I know. No, thanks, John. 20 years and you're still slicing me. Go ahead, Sherry.
But he wanted you to start to answer that question, I think. I think that's a very good question. And, you know, what we always do when we're trying to address patient satisfaction and quality is, number one, set the expectation. I mean, what is the expectation? Set those benchmarks. But more importantly, work with the staff and the physicians in terms of training and education, make sure everybody's training and is educated, make sure that everybody has the tools they need in order to do that, set the targets, and then what you really have to do is hold people accountable. And that's really how we have affected that kind of culture change in our organization. It's been quite a journey to where we've gotten to in terms of patient satisfaction, and I will tell you we're still on the journey to quality. But with our partnership between our board and our leadership and our medical staff, we will continue to evolve in terms of our quality outcomes because it's a team effort. But I think one of the things that we do know how to do at Orlando Health, and I've personally experienced this over many years, we know how to help a culture evolve and change to get the kind of outcomes that we know our patients need. Questions?
Sherry, I think a lot of us have a lot of history here with Orlando Regional or Orlando Health. And sometimes in a smaller medical community, it's easier to get creative things done. But I think there have been opportunities in the past that maybe we've missed out on. But as physicians struggle with reimbursement and hospitals are looking to increase their quality, there are opportunities for us to work together in ways that we haven't maybe in the past. Do y'all have creative ways that your physicians and your staff are aligning themselves so that it benefits both parties?
Dr. Cox, I appreciate that. Yes, we do. We're doing a lot of different things, but particularly around microphone. Oh, I'm sorry. Particularly around key services and programs, what Dr. Einhorn just talked about here. We're looking at institutes for our various service lines. And what we do is, in those institutes, we've got the physicians that are coming together and the other care providers and team members coming together that are providing that particular service and that particular program, and working through what creative solutions that we might have in order to better serve our patients. So we have new forums. It used to be administration kind of did their thing and the physicians kind of did their thing, and we didn't talk to each other as much. But we're really embarking on this partnership between our enhanced partnership between our physicians and our other team members to be more creative. The other thing I would say is that our strategy's changed over the years as we've grown, and it used to be back in 2004 that we had more of a hub and spoke kind of strategy. So, you know, it was a little tougher to be creative. But that's changed, and it's changed over the years past, because now we believe, and so strongly believe, that all of our hospitals should serve our communities. And that's why you've seen us do things like put code STEMI programs out in our community hospitals where, you know, other folks really haven't done that, because we believe we need to serve our communities. So I think it's really the whole thing about partnership and trying to evolve and have creative solutions. And we actually look to our community hospital now as kind of being our learning laboratories and some of the new things that we want to develop. In fact, Dr. Phillips has worked on several new initiatives that, you know, are pilots down there, and South Seminole's doing the same thing. And then we take those pilots and we actually bring them back to ORMC and downtown campus. We find that works well.
You know, Sherry, one other thing I think you might have been asking Kevin also is, have we allowed physicians to invest with us? And I think if you look at some of the programs we've created at South Lake Hospital, they've been very successful. Surgery centers. Yes, sir. I'm retiring in 59 days. You don't tell me what to do.